Hey everybody, I'm Suzanne Gundersen from Screenwritenow. I'm an inner story coach, and I help screenwriters and industry creatives to naturally de-stress and get focused, build tremendous confidence, and deepen their emotional worldview into wisdom and truth. That way they can hook every audience. So today's video is all about something I call industry wisdom bits, where I bring on industry professionals in writing and television and film, and have them share with you one golden nugget of advice that's really helped them in their career and can maybe help you too. So I'm joined today by Wendy Wilkins. And Wendy, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, well, I'm a screenwriter and a comedian, and I work in television, and I've been a filmmaker in the past. I would love to do it again. And I've lived in Los Angeles 28 years. I was originally from upstate New York, and a lot of my upstateness gets in all my scripts because you could take the girl out of upstate, you can take the upstate out of the girl.
I love it.
And yeah, I work in television that pays the bills while I'm pursuing my writing career. But everything I do, I love doing, and I could not have imagined this would be my life when I was back in the country part of upstate New York. But I am so thrilled that I just get to do the chase. I get to do what I want to do in my life, and make my dreams come true.
Wow, well, that's wonderful. And 28 years in LA, so you must have come here when you were an early child.
I actually look a lot younger than I am. I just turned 51 this year. It was great. Yeah. And
Fantastic.
yeah, I came right after college. I was 22. I knew nobody in Los
Oh,
Angeles.
wow.
And it took about 6 months. I worked on the ET ride and then the Virgin Megastore. But then I got my first production job after 6 months, and it was not paid. And I did a lot of free stuff.
Mm.
But those free jobs that I did ended up turning into a job that did pay. And then it just started my career and I kept going.
All good stepping stones. Wow. So 28 years, you must have so much incredible wisdom that you've accumulated. But could you just narrow it down for us just to like one little golden nugget that you're willing to share?
The most important thing I tell everybody, any screenwriter, any comic, any person I work in television, the most important thing is that you need to be kind.
Mm.
Being kind in this day and age, even back 28 years ago, is a novelty. But the people that have been kind, and I've been kind to everybody until they're unkind to me, and then maybe there's a little sass there. But as long as you're kind, you can call up those people from 28 years ago and go, "Hey, I got a project. Do you want to help me on it?" And they'll say yes, because you were kind, and you are just a positive force in this world and in this business specifically, because so many people are just out for themselves. And I see, working in production, I see comedy, I see anything you want to achieve here in Los Angeles is a team sport, and it really is. You cannot do it by yourself. And so
Oh, yeah.
if you want to get things done, you have to be able to have people that you can rely on, and they can rely on you. Because if any of those people called me up and said, "Hey, will you do my project?" Absolutely. Where do you need me? Because they were kind back to me too. The thing about being kind, just especially in our world today, is most prevalent, is that kindness really is the key to living a good and happy and successful life. And I may not make a ton of money or become famous, but it's still going to be a success because I've lived my life to being kind and also calling people out when they're being unkind. So
Mm.
it's just that's really the most important thing you
I
can
love
be as a
that.
person and as a professional.
Yeah, I think I mean, I just love what you just shared, and it just speaks so much to how, we've been so disrespectful to ourselves for so long, and
Yes.
that the kindness needs to begin with ourselves. We start being
Mhm.
gentler with ourselves, easier on ourselves, then the world won't seem so harsh around us. And then it gives us a little bit of space to be able to express a little bit more of respect and kindness to somebody else, which will just take you 20 years of a successful career for you, which is amazing. And so,
Absolutely. Like
and
when
yeah.
you get to a position where maybe it's between you and somebody else to get that step, that final first step finally into the business, and they remember you as being somebody who was kind and respectful and thoughtful, they're going to pick you over the other person. So it does actually accumulate, and it does actually, you end up meeting the same people down the road for everything. And so when you get to that point where all of a sudden there's a decision that has to be made and you've been a dick, you're not going to get the job. The person that's kind, who people want to hang out with, that's the person they're going to pick.
Right. I love it. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That makes total sense. And I hope everyone just, if you're feeling like, you just don't have that capacity to get kind, well, then you can come my way. I can help clear that up for you. That way you can have some space to be more thoughtful and respectful of people around you, because definitely kindness begets kindness. And so it seems like for your career, it's been a successful strategy for you. That's really worked out. So
And it's been at times when it's been very tough to be kind. But I
yeah.
will highly recommend, if you're not into meditation or into having some quiet time with yourself, just go take a hike. Just go take a long walk, go to the beach, just be quiet with yourself somewhere and just
Mhm.
kind of give yourself a break. And that will help the kindness to grow.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's my specialty, is I help people who can't get quiet in to be able to clear those distractions with the
Great.
techniques that I use.
You're
But yeah,
doing good work.
yeah. Well, you're giving good advice, so this was easy. So thank you so much for sharing that. And how can people find out more about what's going on with you right now?
Oh, well, if you want to, I post almost all my screenwriting and stand up stuff on my Instagram. My Instagram is at Wendy Jean, Jean. That's my middle name. And so go there and check out that. You can also go to my IMDb that has a lot of my different screenwriting projects, filmmaking projects, and acting. I do act when asked. And that's all there. You can also check out my YouTube channel, has a lot of different things I've done over the years, just fun things from college up to now. My stand-up is private, but if you're really interested, I'll let you come. I'll give you a link to one of my free Zoom comedy shows, and you can come see me perform stand-up live. I also I want to plug one thing. So I took one of my scripts, I made a post-apocalyptic pilot that I made 7 years ago and
Wow.
turned it into a radio play. And it's about the start of the Second American Revolution. And so it's a little bit foreshadowed about what's going on right now.
Wow.
It's called One
Yeah.
More Day, and One More Day radio play. And I think you'll have the link on there. And it does have 44,000 listens so far to it.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah, so it's pretty cool to have like written something that you're like, this could happen, and then it sort of is a little bit happening.
Right.
So yeah, so it's pretty cool. I'm very proud of that.
And we're recording this in 2021, just in January 2021, when everybody, when this becomes wildly popular for you, another couple of years, you go, oh my God, how did she foreshadow this? It's
I
incredible.
know, right?
So for everything that she just mentioned will be in the description box of this video below, and please go check her out. She's wonderful. And thank you so much for being here, Wendy. And
Thank you for
uh,
having me.
absolutely. And everybody, feel free to pop on over to my website, which is screenwritenow.com, and download your free ebook of 3 steps to get pitch ready, which will help you be able to get confident in front of every audience. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you on the next Industry Wisdom Bit. Bye, everyone.